Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, listeners slash sinners. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy the video. And of course, the next video will be about pride and the history of the LGBTQ community. With the coming of Persona 4 Revival, I am very excited. I played Persona 5 Royale, and I loved it. And also, almost done playing with Persona 4 Golden. I'll beat it eventually. Persona 3 Reload, I haven't had a chance to play it, but I'll get around there whenever I can. But let's talk about Persona 4, shall we? To be honest, Persona 4 is one of my favorites of the three. Plus, the soundtrack is awesome as hell. And to be honest, all three soundtracks for all three games are really awesome, and I recommend to anyone to listen to them. But let's talk about a certain bear twink that is in Persona 4, Teddie. Now, Teddie is Teddie. No way around it, and that's the way he likes it. Besides being a perv and constantly hitting on the chicks, unlike Morgana, with his fondness on calling a certain blonde ex-runner monkey. And you could tell Morgana means it because the way he says it, and you could tell he says it with his soul, like how Frieza says monkey.
Aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
Whoa there, pal. Calm it down. This is a Christian-based channel.
Liar!
Teddie, after a certain event, he comes out of his shell and births a twink. And in the anime for Persona 4 and the game itself, the main character and the group go to a hospital to get their health checked out and whatnot. But they don't know anything about Teddie. But my question is, when did he become human? Is he like 1 year old, or is he maybe a million years old in bear years? I don't know, but I know some people would love that. Yes, sickos. But one thing that always got me is, how does Teddie have a job? I'm sure he got an ID for Japan, and how can he earn money or pay taxes or anything that related to being part of society? And to be honest, can I join him? Because, being adult's kind of scary. With that, I did some research to what it takes for Teddie to be a functioning bear in society and the workforce. And let's talk about Japan and its IDs. There can be about 3 cards for identification. The main one is a residence card, or they can have a different one, like a driver's license, which also counts, or what a thing is called a My Numbers card, or like health insurance or some shit like that. Now, for Japan, it's not mandatory to have an ID, but it does come in handy if you're trying to do certain things. Let's talk about the one scary part of this video. A job. For Japan, you can have a job at 15, but for kids, especially people at 15, they can only work non-dangerous work, and obviously outside of school hours. And they have to have consent to work from the parents. And I feel, unlike other countries that have child labor laws, and I'm sure them kids didn't have no consent to it, so, they're kind of shit out of luck. Plus, they don't live in Japan, so even more doubly fucked. But regardless, Teddie doesn't have any parents whatsoever that we know of. So how can he get consent to work? Did Yusuke pull a trust me bro, he's able to work, and their parents said yes? Or did he tell everyone that he moved from out of town? Or did he just appear at Junes and which is the best store in video game history, don't at me. But the fact that you and the gang could be committing crimes that they just accept, and you and Yusuke are so gay for each other, don't at me. Plus, I have to put this here. Teddie is always hitting on the gang, but there is one bit I saw while playing Persona 4 Golden. Teddie was trying to get like free samples and asked the clerk to give him like cooked meat or whatever. And the clerk took it as Teddie was hitting on her, and and it kept like working, and I just find that very funny. So obviously I put the little screenshot right here at the point. But yeah, like Teddie is a certified MILF hunter, and and it's funny because it works on her instead of the gang, but you know, it's Teddie. And with that, we have reached the end. And to be honest, I'm very excited to play the remaster whenever Atlas chooses to give us that. And I'll be waiting for that day to come. But till then, I'll see you later until the next video. Goodbye.